This is another edition of the Addicts Devotional for December the 12th, and I called it Worth the Wait. While sitting in the chairs of a drug ministry I attended in 1993, I could hardly keep my seat, wanted to get back into the swing of things, and having been there less than a month, I told the assistant director, "Sir, what you just gave was not a Bible study. While I'm here, why not use me to teach, for I have done this before." Looking back today, I was so caught up in my own stuff, I couldn't see the surprised look on his face for this drug addict just having told him what he wasn't doing properly, and he needed to sit down and let him do his job. He chose his words carefully when he said, "Brother Roy, you just got here. Why not let God do what he wants to do in your life? Your time will come, but it isn't now." Some almost 17 years later, I do believe it is almost my time, now, to do what God has preserved me to do. I have traveled a long way from that point till now. Although drugs were the reason why I went into that particular ministry, it was God's purpose to begin a cleansing of more than substance abuse. There were other areas in my life he needed to deal with before he could and would release me onto the scene of action, where I would be involved in others' lives. God isn't going to just turn his people, his hurting children, into the hands of someone who isn't prepared. God took 40 years to work with Moses before he brought him back to lead his people out of Egypt. For many of us, he can't use us in the few days or weeks of thinking we're okay without him taking us through retraining and relearning and resurfacing our lives so we're useful for those who will come to depend upon us for direction. So sit back and relax and enjoy the time you have now, because once God puts you to work, you'll want to revisit this time of relaxing and think you don't have enough to do. Closing thought, God has a plan for our lives, and although our plans don't often agree, allowing his plan to take preference will be the best thing you could do ever do. Now go and have yourself a profitable and fulfilling day.